day everyone, my name is Openai Kemera. I am a student of business education, one of the members of Group 3. This is a presentation for Information Communications and Technology, the Enterprise Architecture. We can't talk about enterprise architecture without talking about information communication and technology. ICT is as relevant in an organization as working to achieve an organization's goals. It makes a business more efficient, effective, and prompt to respond to customers' needs. ICT comprises of hardware components, software types, and network types and protocols. The hardware component entails the input, output, and processing units. We have input devices such as keyboard, mouse, microphone, and so on. Some output devices include monitor, printers, and speakers, while the processing unit includes transistors. Moving on to the software types, we have different types of software. There is application software, which includes word processing, spreadsheets, graphics, and so on. We also have system software, such as security, file management, disk cleaner, and so on. Other types of application software are operating system and utility. Now, how can the software be created? Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe almost everything starts with brainstorming. Then the business has to carry out a visibility analysis. This will show how to make your software profitable in the long run. Then we move on to designing, programming, integration, quality assurance, and then finally release, which can be followed by maintenance and support. Now let's talk about network types and protocols. What is a network? A network is a group of interconnected devices such as computers, phones, printers, or displays. Though networks often stay hidden in the background, this component of ICT is transforming the workplace through the internet and wireless computing. Networks can take advantage of either wired or wireless. Transmission media. What is a wired media? This refers to the transmission of data over a wire-based communication technology, also known as wireline communication. Examples of this include telephone networks, cable television, internet access, and optional fiber. What is wireless media? This type of media carries electromagnetic signals that represent the binary of data communications using radio or microwave frequencies. Examples include broadcast radio, Wi-Fi, and Bluetooth technology. Moving on to network protocols. A network protocol is an established set of rules that determine how data is transmitted between devices in the same network. Examples include Transmission Control Protocol, TCP, Internet Protocol, TP, Ethernet, and wireless. With that being said, let's move to enterprise architecture. It is a model of visual description of the key facets of an enterprise and how they interact with each other. Enterprise architecture gathers information about an organization's business, technology, people, and processes. It also records the principles, policies, and guidelines of how an enterprise works. It helps in conducting enterprise analysis, design, planning, and implementation using a comprehensive approach at all times for the successful development and execution of strategy. The rest of my colleagues will buttress more on this. Thank you.
My name is Akshola Akibode. I'm talking about the importance of enterprise architecture. One of its importance is unifying and coordinating the departmental process of the organization. This is like helps in creating unity among the employees and the groups in the business. And it also helps them to understand the broader business model. Another importance is being able to access and understand business capabilities. It should also help individuals identify gaps in their business, and it also makes them make more informed decisions in their organization. The third one is free unit IT staff time to work mission specific projects and innovation. It helps them to, it gives them more time to work on the project and innovation of the organization. The fourth one is enables more innovation at the departmental level, which takes us to another important, which is it provides a stronger technology infrastructure at the center technology. That means it provides more technology for the company and the organization to work on.
My name is Iwe Aishus, and I'll be talking about the other importance of enterprise architecture. So another importance of enterprise architecture is that it guides where service belongs on the service level. For instance, the community where people live in and public as a whole. It reduces the risk and exposure because if you don't establish a governance processes from the start, you run the risk that everyone will have developed their own working style, that there are no monitoring and audit tools available to guide the architectural design. Another one is that it lowers the cost of service ownership because an enterprise architecture is run by an organization. The next one is that it lessens duplication of effort and services. So it lessens the duplication of the efforts that will be wasted and the services in the organization. And lastly, it increases reuse of existing systems and the system components, which means in an enterprise architecture, you can be able to reuse the existing systems and system components that have been used before. Thank you.
My name is Olabi Amoda. I'll be talking about the enterprise architecture models and methodologies. Talking about enterprise architecture models and methodologies. Enterprise architecture are typically implemented as frameworks. There are many different types of frameworks, and some will be better fit than others when it comes to each organization. For example, a framework that is focused on the consistency and the relationship between various parts of an enterprise will be more helpful to the larger organization than the smaller ones. In this case, the unified architecture models can be used or will be helpful. We have 4 major types of enterprise architecture, which are Zachman framework, unified architecture framework, federal enterprise architecture, and the last one is agile enterprise architecture. Zachman framework is an enterprise ontology and is the fundamental structure for enterprise architecture, which provides a formal and structured way for viewing and defining the enterprise.
My name is Kolawole Itayo. I'll be talking about the other examples of the enterprise architecture. We have the agile enterprise architecture. This has no particular meaning, but it focuses on organization around a flexible, extended collection of structure and processes that can grow for faster development, which enable the continuous delivery of valuable software. Example of a company that succeeded with agile approach to architecture is Netflix. I believe we are all familiar with Netflix. Netflix is well known in technology circle for its industry-leading use of public clouds. Moving forward with the examples of architecture framework, we also have the unified architecture framework. It's a complex but flexible enterprise architecture framework. It is suitable for the military and government software development, as well as the in use of commercial business. In conclusion to all said by I and my colleagues, enterprise architecture is critical for business IT alignment and business transformation in an organization. It helps to visualize the current state, future rates, and what needs to happen to migrate, determine where the gaps between the current state and future requirements. Enterprise architecture is beneficial in every organization in terms of structural values, delivery of valuable software, the kind of frameworks it gives to each organization, and how it fosters the development of each organization. Thank you.